Hi, I'm Barbara Rimkunis, and this is your Exeter History Minute. If you live in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Maine, or Rhode Island, it's possible that your town awards something called the Boston Post cane to the oldest resident. This quaint tradition began as a publicity stunt for the Boston Post newspaper, which was widely read throughout New England, having started publication in 1831. In 1909, publisher Edwin Grosier began the tradition of the Boston Post cane by sending a gold-tipped ebony cane to 700 New England towns with the instruction that the town selectmen award it to the town's oldest living man. In Exeter, that honor first went to George Wetherell, who was 90 at the time. Candidates for the award were drawn from the voter registration lists, which were, of course, all men. In 1911, Exeter's cane was awarded to William Langley, who was 88. In 1912, it was given to Nicholas Sewell, who was 87. And then there's a big gap from 1919 to 1930. We don't know where that cane was during those years. Somebody wasn't keeping track, I guess. In 1930, 90-year-old David Rollins received the cane, but there was some confusion about whether he was the oldest man in town. Vital Camere was actually a few years older. After that kerfluffle, the cane wasn't presented again until 1940. By that time, eligibility had been extended to women, and the first woman in Exeter to hold the cane was Emma Stevens, who was 95 when she received it. In 1972, it was decided that it was just too difficult to determine who the oldest resident was. The population had grown, and then as now, there's no list of residents sorted by age. It wasn't that no one wanted to be the Boston Post cane holder. Most people were thrilled to have the honor. It's like a crowning achievement. The cane was officially retired and sent to live in the collections of the Exeter Historical Society. But you can't keep a good tradition down. The Exeter Council on Aging brought it back in 1999. And it is difficult to find the oldest person in town. The search process can take weeks. Occasionally, the honor is declined, usually because the recipient is too fragile. It can be easy to mock the Boston Post cane. Let's be honest, it is a final award and it changes hands frequently, if you know what I mean. Looking at it from middle age, it's easy to think, just keep that thing away from me. But as I said, people consider it a great honor. I've been to plenty of Boston Post cane award ceremonies, and they are joyous. In 2009, Jim Griswold received the cane on his 100th birthday, the same year the cane itself turned 100. And here's the aptly named Anne Kane, who was 102 when she was awarded the cane in 2015. It was a walking cane, she said, so she wanted to try it out. We have two canes now, a presentation cane, which is a replica that the current holder can have, and the original 1909 cane that we bring to the ceremony. It's a bit too valuable to let loose in the wild. A lot of the original 700 canes have just gone missing, but we still have ours in Exeter. For more town traditions, check out the Exeter Historical Society at www.exeterhistory.org.